According to all known laws of aviation, there's no way a bee should be able to fly. The wings are just too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway. That's because bees don't care what humans think is possible or impossible. Yellow, black, oh, black and yellow. Let's just shake it up a little bit. Barry, breakfast is ready. Coming! Hang on a second. Hello? Yes. Barry? Adam? Can you believe this is happening? No, I can't. I'll pick you up. Looking sharp. Use the stairs. Your father paid good money for those. Sorry. Excited. Here's the graduate, and we're very proud of you, son. Perfect report card. All B's. Very proud. Ma, I got a thing going here. You got lint on your fuzz. Ah, that's me. Wave to us. We'll be in row 118,000. Bye. Barry, I told you, stop flying around the house. Hey, Adam. Hey, Barry. Is that fuzz gel? A little special day, graduation. Never thought I'd make it. 3 days grade school. 3 days high school. Those were awkward. 3 days college. I'm glad I took a day and hitchhiked around the hive. You did come back different. Hi, Barry. Artie, growing a mustache? Looks good. Hear about Frankie? Yeah. You going to the funeral? Nah, I'm not going. Everybody knows. Sting someone, you die. Don't waste it on a squirrel. Such a hothead. Well, I guess he could have just gotten out of the way. I love this incorporating an amusement park into our day. That's why we don't need vacations. Boy, quite a bit of pomp and, well, under the circumstances. Well, Adam, today we are men. We are. Be men. Amen. Hallelujah. Students, faculty, distinguished B's, please welcome Dean Buswell. Welcome, new Hive City graduating class of 915. Well, that concludes our ceremonies and begins your career at HoneyX Industries. Will we pick our job today? I just heard it's orientation. Heads up, here we go. Keep your hands and antennas inside the tram at all times. Wonder what it'll be like. A little scary. Welcome to HoneyX, a division of Honeyscope and part of Hexagon Group. This is it. Wow. Wow. We know that you, as a bee, have worked your whole life to get to the point where you can work for your whole life. Honey begins when our valent pollen jocks bring the nectar to the hive. A top secret formula. It's automatically color corrected, scent adjusted, and bubble contoured into this soothing sweet syrup with its distinctive golden glow. As you know, honey. That girl was hot, and she's my cousin. She is? We're all cousins. Right, you're right. At HoneyX, we constantly strive to improve every aspect of bee existence. These bees are stress testing a new helmet technology. What do you think he makes? Not enough. Here we have our latest advancement, the Cruelman. What does that do? Catches that little shard of honey that hangs after you pour. Saves us millions. Can anyone work on the Krellman? Of course. Most bee jobs are small ones, but bees know that every small job, if it's well done, means a lot. But choose carefully, because you'll stay in that job that you pick for the rest of your life. The same job for the rest of your life? I didn't know that. What's the difference? You'll be happy to know that bees, as a species, haven't had one day off in a mere 27 million years. So, you'll just work us to death? Well, we'll sure try. Wow, that just blew my mind. What's the difference? And how can you say that? One job forever? That's like an insane choice to have to make. I'm relieved. Now I only have to make one decision in my life. But Adam, how could they never have told us that? Why would you question anything? We're bees. We're the most perfectly functioning society on the earth. You ever think that maybe bees work a little too well here? Like what? Give me an example. I don't know, but you know what I'm talking about. Please, step clear of the gate. Royal Nectar Force is on approach. Wait a second. Check it out. Hey, those pollen jocks. Wow! I've never seen anything this close. They know what it's like outside the hive. Yeah, but some don't come back. Hey, jocks. Hi, jocks. You guys did great. You're like monsters. You're like sky freaks. I love it. I love it. I wonder where they were. I don't know. Their day's not planned. Outside the hive, flying who knows where, doing who knows what. You just can't decide to be a pollen jock. You have to be bred for that. Right. Look, there's more pollen than you and I have seen in a lifetime. It's just a status symbol. Bees make too much of it. Perhaps, unless you're wearing it and the ladies see you wearing it. Like those ladies? Aren't they our cousins too? Distant, very distant. Whew, look at these two. Couple of hive Harrys. Let's have some fun with them. Must be dangerous being a pollen jock. Yeah, once a bear pinned me up against a mushroom. He had to paw right on my throat, and the other, he was just slapping me around. Oh my, I never thought I'd knock him out. What were you doing during this? Well, trying to alert the authorities. I can autograph that. Whew, a little gusty out there today, wasn't it, comrades? Yeah, gusty. We're hitting a sunflower patch 6 miles from here tomorrow. 6 miles? Huh? Barry! Puddle jump for us, but maybe not for you if you're not up for it. Maybe I am. No, you're not. We're going 0900 at J Gate. What do you think, Buzzy Boy? Are you bee enough? I might be. It all depends on what 0900 means. Hey, Honey X. Dad, you surprise me. You decide what you're interested in? Well, there's lots of choices, but you only get one. Do you ever get bored doing the same job every day? Son, let me tell you about stirring. You grab that stick, you just move it around, and you stir it around. You get yourself into a rhythm. It's a beautiful thing. You know, Dad, the more I think about it, maybe the honey field, it just isn't right for me. You were thinking of what? Making animal balloons? Balloon animals? It's a bad job for a guy with a stinger. Janet, your son's not sure he wants to go into honey. Barry, you are so funny sometimes. I'm not trying to be funny. You're not funny. You're going into honey, our son, the stirrer. Are you gonna be a stirrer? No one's listening to me. Wait till you see the sticks I have. I could say anything right now. I'm gonna get an ant tattoo. Let's open up some honey and celebrate. Maybe I'll pierce my thorax, shave my antenna, shack up with a grasshopper. Yeah, get a gold tooth and call everybody dog. I'm so proud. We're starting work today. Today's the day. Come on, all good jobs will be gone. Yeah, right. Pollen counting, stunt beat, pouring, stirrer, front desk, hair removal. Is it still available? Hang on. 2 left. One of them's yours. Congratulations. Step to the side. What'd you get? Picking crud out. I don't know. Wow. Couple of newbies. Yes, sir. Our first day. We are ready. Make your choice. You want to go first? No, you go. Oh, my. What's available? Restrooms attendant is still open. Not for the reason you think. Any chance of getting the Krellman? Sure, you're on. I'm sorry, the Krellman just closed out. Wax Monkey's always open. The Krellman opened up again. What's happened? Well, a bee died. Makes an opening. See? He's dead. Another one. Dead. So, deadly. Deadified. 2 more dead. Dead from the neck up. Dead from the neck down. That's life. Oh, this is so hard. Heating, cooling, stunt beat, purer, stirrer, humming, inspector number 7, lint coordinator, stripe supervisor, mite wrangler, berry. What do you think I should berry? Berry. All right. We've got the sunflower patch in quadrant 9. What happened to you? Where are you? I'm going out. Out? Where? Out there. No. I have to go. Before I go to work the rest of my life. You're gonna die. Are you crazy? Hello? Another call coming in. If anyone's feeling brave, there's a Korean deli on 83rd. It gets roses today. Hey guys, look at that. Isn't that the kid we saw yesterday? Hold it, son. Flight deck is restricted. It's okay, Lou. We're gonna go ahead and take him up. Really? Feeling lucky? Are ya? Sign right here. Just initial. All right, thank you. Okay. You got a rain advisory today. As you all know, bees can't fly in rain, so be careful. And as always, watch your brooms. Honey sticks, dogs, birds, bees, bats. Also, I got a couple of reports of root beer being poured on us. Murphy's in a home because of it, babbling like a cicada. That's awful. And a reminder for you rookies. Bee law number 1. Absolutely no talking to humans. All right, everyone, launch positions. Buzz, 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 buzz. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Black and yellow. Hello. Are you ready for this hot shot? Yeah, bring it on. Wind. Check. Antenna. Check. Nectar pack. Check. Wings. Check. Stinger. Check. Scared out of my shorts. Check. Okay, ladies, let's move out. Pound those petunias, you striped stem suckers. All of you. Drain those flowers. Wow, I'm out. I can't believe it. I'm out. So blue. Wow, I feel so fast and free. Box kite. Wow. Whoa, flowers. Yeah, this is Blue Leader. We have roses on a visual. Bring it around 30 degrees and hold. Roses! Wow! 30 degrees, Roger. Bringing. And stand by. Thank you. Okay, stand aside, kid. I gotta do a bit of a kick. Now that's one nectar collector. Ever see pollination up close? No, sir. I picked up some pollen here. Sprinkle it over here. Maybe a dash over there. A pinch on that one. See that? It's a little bit of magic. That's amazing. Why do we do that? That is pollen power. More pollen, more flowers. More nectar, more honey for us. Ooh, picking up a lot of bright yellow. Could be daisies. Don't we need those? Copy that visual. Wait. One of these flowers seems to be on the move. Say that again. You're reporting a moving flower. Affirmative. That was on the line. This is the coolest. What is it? I don't know, but I'm totally loving this color. It smells so good. Not like a flower, but I like it. Yes, fuzzy, chemically-y. Careful, guys. It's a little grabby. My sweet lord of bees. Candy brain, get off of there. Problem. Guys, this could be bad. Affirmative. That's right. Affirmative. It's very close. And it's gonna hurt. Oh, mama's little boy. You are way out of position, rookie. Coming in at you like a missile. Help me. I don't think these are flowers. What should we tell him? Well, I think he knows. What is this? Match point. You can go ahead and start packing up, honey, because you're about to eat it. Yowzer! Gross. There's a bee in the car. Yep, better do something. I'm driving. Hey, bee. He's back here. He's gonna sting me. Nobody move. If you don't move, he won't sting you. Everybody, freeze. He blinked. Spray him. Granny, what are you doing? Wow, the tension level out here is unbelievable. I gotta get home. Can't fly in the rain. Can't fly in the rain. Can't fly in the rain. Mayday, mayday, bee going down. Ken, could you close the window, please? Ken, can you close the window, please? Check out my new resume. I made it into a fold-out brochure. You see? Folds out. Oh no, more humans. I don't need this. What was that? Maybe this time. This time. Drapes. That's diabolical. It's fantastic. It's got all my special skills, even my top 10 favorite movies. What's that one? Star Wars. Nah, I don't go for that kind of stuff. Well, no wonder we shouldn't talk to them. They're out of their minds. When I leave a job interview, they're flabbergasted. Can't believe what I say. Ooh, there's the sun. Maybe there's a way out. I don't remember the sun having a big 75 on it. I predicted global warming. I could feel it getting hotter. At first I thought it was just me. Wait! Stop! B! Stand back. These are winter boots. Wait! Don't kill them. You know how allergic I am to them. This thing could kill me. Why does his life have less value than yours? Why does his life have any less value than mine? Is that your statement? I'm just saying, all life has value. You don't know what he's capable of feeling. My brochure. There you go, little guy. I'm not scared of him. It's just an allergic thing. Put that on your resume brochure. My face could just puff right up. Make it one of your special skills. Knocking someone out is also a special skill. Right. Bye. Vanessa, thanks. Vanessa, next week, yogurt night? Sure, Ken. You know, whatever. You can put carob chips on there too. Bye. Supposed to be less calories. Bye. I just gotta say something. She saved my life. I gotta say something. All right, here goes. Nah. What would I say? I could really get in trouble. It's B-law. You're not supposed to talk to a human. I can't believe I'm doing this. I've got to. Oh, I can't do it. Come on. No. Yes. No. Do it. I can't. How should I start it? You like jazz? No, that's no good. Here she comes. Speak, you fool. Hi. I'm sorry? You're talking. Yes, I know. You're talking. I'm so sorry. Really. No. It's okay. It's fine. I know I'm dreaming. But I don't recall going to bed. Well, I'm sure this is very disconcerting. This is a bit of a surprise to me. I mean, you're a bee. I am. And I'm not supposed to be doing this. But they're really all trying to kill me. And if it wasn't for you, well, I just had to thank you. And I just wanted you to know it's how I was raised. It's a little weird. Yeah, I'm talking to a bee. I am talking to a bee. And the bee is talking to me. I just want to say how grateful I am. I'll leave now. Thank you. Wait, did you learn to do that? What? The talking thing. Same way you did, I guess. Mom, Dad, honey, you pick it up. That's very funny. Really. Bees are funny. If we didn't laugh, we'd cry with, well, what we have to deal with. Anyway, can I get you something? Like what? I don't know. I mean, a coffee. Oh, I don't want to put you out. It's no trouble. It just takes 2 minutes. It's just coffee. Oh, I hate to impose. Don't be ridiculous. Actually, I'd love a cup of coffee. Hey, you want some rum cake? I shouldn't. Go ahead, have some. Oh no, I can't. Come on. I'm just trying to lose a few micrograms. Where? Those stripes don't help. You look great. I don't know if you know anything about fashion. Are you all right? No. He's making the tie in the cab as they're flying up Madison. He finally gets there. He runs up the steps into the church, and the wedding is on. He says, "Watermelon? I thought you said Guatemalan. Why would I marry a watermelon?" Is that a bee joke? It's the kind of stuff we do. Yeah. Different. So, what are you going to do, Barry? About work? I don't know. I want to do my part for the hive, but I can't do it the way they want. I know how you feel. You do? Sure. My parents wanted me to be a lawyer or a doctor, but I wanted to be a florist. Really? My only interest is flowers. The new queen was just elected with the same campaign slogan. Anyway, if you look, there's my hive right there. See it? You're in Sheep Meadow. Yes, I'm right off the turtle pond. No way, I know that area. I lost a toe ring there once. Why do girls put rings on their toes? Why not? It's like putting a hat on your knee. Well, maybe I'll try that. Are you all right, ma'am? Oh, yes, fine. Just having 2 cups of coffee. Anyway, this has been great. Thanks for the coffee. Oh, yeah, no trouble. Sorry I couldn't finish it. If I did, I'd be up the rest of my life. Are you? Can I take a piece of this with me? Sure. Have a crumb. Aw, thank you. Yeah. All right. Well then, I guess I'll see you around. Or not. Okay, Barry. Thank you so much again. For before. Oh, that? That was nothing. Well, not nothing, but anyway. This can't possibly work. He's all set to go. We may as well try it. Okay, Dave, pull the chute. Sounds amazing. It was amazing. It was the scariest, happiest moment of my life. Humans. I can't believe you were with humans. Giant, scary humans. What were they like? Huge, crazy. They talk crazy. They eat crazy giant things. They drive crazy. And did they try to kill you like on TV? Some of them don't. How did you get back? A poodle. You did it, and I'm glad. You saw whatever you wanted to see. You had your experience. Now, can you pick out your job and be normal? Well, I met someone. What? You did? Was she bee-ish? A wasp? Your parents will kill you. No, not a wasp. Spider. I'm not attracted to spiders. I know it's the hottest thing with 8 legs and all, but I can't get by that face. So, who is she? Well, she's human. No, that's a bee law. You wouldn't break a bee law, would you? Well, her name's Vanessa. Oh boy. She's so nice and she's a florist. Oh no. You're dating a human florist. We're not dating. You're flying outside the hive, talking to humans that attack our homes. The power washers and M80s. 1/8 a stick of dynamite. She saved my life. She understands me. This is over. Eat this. This is not over. What was that? They call it a crumb. It was so stinking stripy. And that's not what they ate. What they ate falls what they eat. You know, like a Cinnabon or... No! It's bread and cinnamon and frosting. They heat it up. Then they sit down. Really hot. Listen to me. We are not them. We're us. There's a us and there's them. But you can deny the heart of that yearning. There's no yearning. Stop yearning. Listen to me. You have got to start thinking bee, my friend. Thinking bee. Thinking bee. Thinking bee. Thinking bee. Thinking bee. There he is. He's in the pool. You know what your problem is, Barry? You've got to start thinking bee. It's been 3 days. Why aren't you working? I got a lot of big decisions to think about. What life? You have no life. You have no job. You're barely a bee. Would it kill you to make a little honey? Barry, come on out. Your father's talking to you. Martin, would you talk to him? Barry, I'm talking to you. Are you coming? Got everything? All set. Well, go ahead. I'll catch up. Don't be too long. Watch this. Vanessa, we're still here. I told you not to yell at him. He doesn't respond to yelling. Then why yell at me? Because you don't listen. I'm not listening to this. Sorry, I've got to go. Where are you going? I'm meeting a friend. A girl? Is this why you can't decide? Bye. I just hope she's bee-ish. They have a huge parade of flowers every year in Pasadena. To be in the tournament of roses, that's every florist's dream. Up on a float surrounded by flowers, crowds cheering, a tournament. Do the roses compete in athletic events? No. All right, I've got one. How come you don't fly everywhere? It's exhausting. Why don't you run everywhere? It's faster. Yeah, okay, I see. All right, your turn. TiVo. You can just freeze live TV, right? That's insane. You don't have that? No, we have HIVO, but it's a disease. It's horrible. A horrible disease. Oh my. Dumb bees. You must want to sting all those jerks. Oh, we try not to sting. It's usually fatal for us. So you have to watch your temper. Very carefully. You kick a wall, take a walk, write an angry letter, throw it out. Work through it like any emotion. Anger, jealousy, lust. Oh my goodness. Are you okay? Yeah. What is wrong with you? It's a bug. He's not bothering anybody. Get out of here, you creep. What was that? A pick and save circular. Yeah, it was. How'd you know? Felt like about 10 pages. 75 is about pretty much our limit. Wow, you really got that down to a science. I lost a cousin to Italian Vogue. I bet. So, what is the name of Mighty Hercules? How'd you get this? Ought to be Golden Blossom. Ray Liotta, Private Select. Is he that actor? I never heard of him. Why is this here? For people. We eat it. You don't have enough food of your own? Well, yes. How did you get it? Bees make it. Ha. I know who makes it, and it's hard to make. There's heating, cooling, stirring. You need a whole Krellman thing. It's organic. It's organic. Just honey, berry. Just what? Bees don't know about this. This is stealing. A lot of stealing. You've taken our homes, our schools, our hospitals. This is all we have. And it's on sale. I'm getting to the bottom of this. I'm getting to the bottom of all of this. Hey, Hector, you almost done? Almost. Here it is. I sense it. Well, I guess I'll go home now and just leave this nice honey out with no one around. You're busted, box boy. I knew I heard something, so you can talk. I can talk, and now you'll start talking. Where did you get that sweet stuff? Who's your supplier? I don't understand. I thought we were friends. The last thing we want to do is upset bees. It's too late. You're too late. It's ours now. You, sir, crossed the wrong sword. You, sir, will be lunch for my iguana. Ignacio, where is the honey coming from? Tell me. Honey farms. It comes from honey farms. Crazy person. That horrible thing. What has happened here? These faces, they never knew what hit them. And now, they're on the road to nowhere. Just keep still. What? You're not dead? Do I look dead? Seriously. They will wipe anything that moves. Where are you headed? To honey farms. I am onto something huge here. I'm going to Alaska. Moose blood. Crazy stuff. Blows your head off. I'm going to Tacoma. And you? He really is dead. All right. Uh-oh. What is that? Oh no! A wiper. A triple blade. A triple blade? Jump on. It's your only chance, B. Why does everything have to be so doggone clean? How much do you people need to see? Open your eyes. Stick your head out the window. From NPR News in Washington, I'm Carl Castle. Don't kill any more bugs. B, moose blood guy. You hear something? Like what? Like teeny little screaming. Turn off the radio. What's up, B? Hey, blood. Just a row of honey jars as far as the eye could see. Wow. I assume wherever this truck goes is where they're going to get it. I mean, that honey is ours. Bees hang tight. We're just all jammed in. It's a close community. Not us, man. We're on our own. Every mosquito on his own. What if you get into trouble? You a mosquito? You in trouble. Nobody likes us. They just smack. See a mosquito? Smack. At least you're out in the world. You must meet girls. Mosquito girls, try to trade up. Get with a moth, a dragonfly. Mosquito girl, don't want no mosquito man. You gotta be kidding. Moose bloods about to leave the building. So long, B. Hey guys, moose blood. I knew I'd catch y'all down here. Did you bring your crazy straw? We throw it in jars, slap a label on it, and it's pretty much pure profit. What is this place? B's got a brain, size of a pinhead. They are pinheads. Pinhead, check out the new smoker. Oh, sweet. That's the one you want. The Thomas 3000. Smoker, 90 puffs a minute. Semi-automatic, twice the nicotine. All the tar. Couple of breaths out of them, knocks them right down. They make the honey. We make the money. They make the honey, and we make the money? Oh my. What's going on? Are you okay? Yeah. Doesn't look like it'll last too long. Do you know you're in a fake hive with fake walls? The queen was moved here. We had no choice. This is your queen? That's a man in woman's clothes. That's a drag queen. What is this? Oh no. There's hundreds of them. Bee honey. Our honey is being blazingly stolen on a massive scale. This is worse than anything bears have done. I intend to do something. Barry, stop. Who told you humans are taking our honey? That's a rumor. Do these look like rumors? That's a conspiracy theory. These are obviously doctored photos. How'd you get mixed up in this? He's been talking to humans. What? Talking to humans? He has a human girlfriend and they make out. Barry, make out? We do not. You wish you could. Whose side are you on? The bees. All right. I dated a cricket once in San Antonio. Those crazy legs kept me up all night. Barry, is this what you want to do with your life? I want to do it for all of our lives. Nobody works harder than bees. Dad, I remember you coming home so overworked. Your hands were still stirring. You couldn't stop. Yeah, I remember that. What right do they have to our honey? We live on 2 cups a year. They put it in a lip balm for no reason whatsoever. Even if it's true, what can one bee do? Sting them. Or it really hurts. In the face. The eyes. Oh, that would hurt. No. Up the nose. That's a killer. There's only one place you can sting the human. One place where it matters. 5 at 5. The 5's only full action news source. No more bee beards. Bob Bumble at the anchor desk. Weather with Storm Singer. And sports with Buzz Larby. As well as Jeanette Chung. Good evening, Bob Bumble. And I'm Jeanette Chung. A Tri-County bee, Barry Benson, intends to sue the human race for stealing our honey, packaging it, and profiting from it illegally. Tomorrow night on Bee Larry King, we'll have 3 former queens here in our studio discussing their new book, Classy Ladies, out this week on Hexagon. Tonight, we're talking to Bee Barry. Did you ever think, I'm a kid from the hive, I can't do this? Bees have never been afraid to change the world. What about Bee Columbus, Bee Gandhi, Bee Jesus? Where I'm from, we'd never sue humans. We were thinking of stickball or candy stores. How old are you? The bee community is supporting you in this case, which will be the trial of the bee century. You know, they have Larry King in the human world too. It's a common name. Next week, he looks like you and has a show and suspenders and colored dots. Next week, glasses, quotes on the bottom from the guest, even though you just heard him. Bee Week next week. They're scary, hairy, live. Always leans forward, pointy shoulders, squinty eyes, very Jewish. In tennis, you'll attack at the point of weakness. It was my grandmother, Ken. She's 81. Honey, her backhand's a joke. I'm not going to take advantage of that. Quiet, please. Actual work is going on here. Is that same bee? Yes, it is. I'm helping him sue the human race. Hello? Hello, bee? This is Ken. Yeah, I remember you. 10.5 Vibram Soul, I believe. Oh, why does he talk again? Listen, you better go because we're really busy working. It's our yogurt night. Okay, bye-bye. Why is yogurt night so difficult? You poor thing. You two have been at this for hours. Yes, Adam here and I have been trying to help. Frosting? How many sugars? Just one. I'm not trying to use the competition. So why are you helping me? Well, bees have good qualities, and it takes my mind off of the shop. Instead of flowers, people are giving balloon banquets now. That's great if you're 3. And artificial flowers. Oh, those get me psychotic. Yeah, me too. Bent stingers, pointless pollination. Bees must hate those fake things. Nothing worse than a daffodil that's had some work done. This could make up for it a little bit. This lawsuit's a pretty big deal. I guess. You sure you want to go through with it? Well, am I sure? When I'm done with the humans, they won't be able to say, honey, I'm home, without paying a royalty. That's an incredible scene here in downtown Manhattan, where the world anxiously waits because for the first time in history, we're going to hear for ourselves if a honeybee can actually speak. What have we gotten into here, Barry? It's pretty big, isn't it? I can't believe how many humans don't work during the day. You think a billion-dollar multinational food company has lawyers? Everybody needs to stay behind the barricade. What's the matter? I don't know. I just gotta chill. What if it isn't the B team? You boys working on this? All rise. Honorable Judge Bumbleton presiding. All right. Case number 4475, Superior Court of New York, Barry B. Benson versus the honey industry. It's now in session. Mr. Montgomery, you're representing the 5 food companies collectively. Correct? A privilege. And Mr. Benson, you're representing all the bees in the world. Is that correct? Yes, Your Honor, we're ready to proceed. Mr. Montgomery, your opening statement, please. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my grandmother was a simple woman, born on a farm. She believed it was man's divine right to benefit from the bounty of nature's of God before us. If we lived in this topsy-turvy world that Mr. Benson imagines, just think of what it would mean. I would have to negotiate with the silkworm for the elastic in my breeches. Talking bee, how do we know this isn't some sort of a holographic motion picture capture Hollywood wizardry? They could be using laser beams, robotics, ventriloquism, cloning. For all we know, he could be using steroids. Mr. Benson? Ladies and gentlemen, there's no trickery here. I'm just an ordinary bee. Honey's pretty important to me. It's important to all bees. We invented it. We make it. We protect it with our lives. Unfortunately, there's some people in this room who think they can take it from us because we're the little guys. I'm hoping that after this is all over, you'll see how by taking our honey, you not only take everything we have, but everything we are. I wish he'd dress like that all the time. So nice. Call your first witness. So, Mr. Klaus van der Heiden of Honey Farm. Big company you have there. I suppose so. I see you also own Honey Burton and Honey Ron. Yes, they provide beekeepers for our farms. Beekeeper. I find that to be a disturbing term. I can't even say it. I don't imagine you employ any bee freers, do you? No. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. No. Because you don't free bees, you keep bees. Not only that, it seems you thought a bear would be an appropriate image for a jar of honey. They're very lovable creatures. Yogi Bear, Fozzie Bear, Build-A-Bear. You mean like this? Bears kill bees. How'd you like his head crashing through your living room, biting into your couch, spitting out your throw pillows? All right, that's enough. Take him away. So, Mr. Sting, thank you for being here. Your name intrigues me. Where have I heard it before? Well, I was with a band called the Police. You've never been a police officer, have you? No, I haven't. No, you haven't. And so, here we have another example of bee culture casually stolen by a human for nothing more than a prance about a stage name. Please, come on. Have you ever been stung, Mr. Sting? Because I'm feeling a little stung, Sting. Or should I say, Mr. Golden M. Sumner. That's not his real name, you idiots. Mr. Layata. First, belated congratulations on your Emmy win for guest spot on ER in 2005. Thank you. I can see from your resume that you're devilishly handsome and, well, with a churning inner turmoil that's ready to blow. Well, I enjoy what I do. Is that a crime? No, not yet. But is this what it's come to for you? Exploiting tiny, helpless bees so you don't have to rehearse your part and learn your lines, sir. Watch it, Benson. I could blow right now. This isn't a good fellow. This is a bad fellow. Why doesn't someone just step on this creep and we can all go home? Order in the court. You're all thinking it. Order, I say. Order. Say it. Mr. Liotta, please sit down. I think it was awfully nice of that bear to pitch in like that. I think the jury's on our side. Are we doing everything right legally? I'm a florist. Right. Here's to a great team. To a great team. Well, hello. Ken? Hello. I didn't think you were coming. No, I was just late. I tried to call, but the battery. I didn't want all this to go to waste, so I called Barry. Luckily, he was free. Oh, that was lucky. There's a little left. I could heat it up. Yes, heat it up for sure. Please. So, I hear you're quite a tennis player. I'm not much for the game myself. The ball's a little grabby. That's where I usually sit, right there. Ken, Barry was looking at your resume. He agreed with me that eating chopsticks isn't really a special skill. You think I don't see what you're doing? I know how hard it is to find the right job, but, well, we have that in common. Do we? Bees have 100% employment, but we do jobs like taking the crud out. That's just what I was thinking about doing. Ken, I let Barry borrow your razor for his fuzz. I hope that was all right. I'm going to drain the old stinger. Yeah, you do that. Oh, look at that. You know, I've just about had it with your little mind games. What's that? Italian Vogue. Mamma mia, that's a lot of pages. A lot of ads are there. All right, remember what Van said. Why is your life more valuable than mine? Funny, I just can't seem to recall that. I think something stinks in here. I love the smell of flowers. How do you like the smell of flames? Not as much. Waterbug, not taking sides. Ken, I'm wearing a chapstick hat. This is pathetic. I've got issues. Well, a royal flush. You're bluffing. Am I? Surf's up, dude. Yo, poo water. The bowl is gnarly, except for those yellow, dirty rings. Kenneth, what are you doing? You know, I don't even like honey. I don't eat it. We need to talk. He's just a little bee. And what happens to be the nicest bee I've ever met in a long time. Long time? What are you talking about? Are there other bugs in your life too? No. But there are other things bugging me in life, and you're one of them. Fine, talking bees, no yogurt night. My nerves are fried from riding on this emotional roller coaster. Goodbye, Ken. And for your information, I prefer sugar-free artificial sweeteners made by man. I'm sorry about all that. I know it's got an aftertaste. I like it. I've always felt there was some kind of barrier between Ken and me. I couldn't overcome it. Oh well. Are you okay for the trial? I believe Mr. Montgomery is about out of ideas. We would like to call Mr. Barry Benson B to the stand. Good idea. You can really see why he's considered to be one of the best lawyers. Yeah. Lawton, you've got to weave some magic, or this jury, it's going to be all over. Don't worry. The only thing I have to do is turn the jury around and remind them of what they don't like about bees. You've got tweezers? Are you allergic? Only to losing, son. Only to losing. Mr. B. Benson, I ask you what I think we'd all like to know. What exactly is your relationship to that woman? We're friends. Tell me, good friends? Yes? How good? Do you live together? Wait a minute. Are you her little bedbug? I've seen a bee documentary or two, and from what I understand, doesn't your queen give birth to all bee children? Yeah, but so those aren't your real parents. Oh, Barry. Yes, they are. Hold me back. You're an illegitimate bee, aren't you, Benson? He's denouncing bees. Don't you all date your cousins? Objection. I'm going to pincushion this guy. Adam, don't. It's what he wants. Oh, I'm hit. Oh, Lordy, I'm hit. Order. Order in the court. The venom is coursing through my veins. I have been felled by a winged beast of destruction. You see? You can't treat them as equals. They're striped savages. Stinging's the only thing they know. It's their way. Adam, stay with me. I can't feel my legs. What angel of mercy will come forward to suck the poison from my heaving buttocks? I will have order in this court. Order, please. The case of the honeybees versus the human race is now taking a turn against the bees. Yesterday, one of the legal team stung Lawton T. Montgomery. Hey, buddy. Hey, is there much pain? Yeah. I blew the whole case, didn't I? Doesn't matter. What matters is you're alive. You could have died. I'd be better off dead. Look at me. They got it from the cafeteria downstairs. Tuna fish sandwich. Look, there's a little celery on it. Tell me, what was it like to sting someone? I can't explain. It's a blur. My adrenaline and then ecstasy. All right. You think it was all a trap?